just to create the sound deadening panel that I want to put there. My easiest method, I believe, is just to put it in blue tape, mark it, cut the tape, stick the tape to the sound deadening, and hopefully that will work. We will see. My only concern with using the sound deadening is that it's got little bumpies on it. But I think it'll be okay. We will find out. Okay, I've cut it out, stuck it to the sound deadening. My plan, if I'm as clever as I think I am, is once I've cut this out, the backing sheet I can use as a template for the other side, because this will be the wrong sticky side, so I won't be able to use that. At least that's my theory. Let's find out. And in case you're wondering why I just didn't put a straight edge to there, I'm trying to get two pieces out of this one piece of padding, and that way I can do the other one here in theory. Right, there is the first piece cut out, ready to go. Just got to rip the blue tape off and stick it on the car. Now, as previously mentioned, that will just about fit on there for me to get my second piece. So I haven't wasted lots of sheets, I sheet you not. And all these odd pieces, I will find somewhere in the car to stick them, just to not waste it, and also to help prevent drumming and make the car sound more luxurious. So let's get this one stuck on, then I can use the backing to cut out my next piece. Okay, let's go to it. There it is, in place. Let's hope it works, huh? There's only one way I'm going to find out. Now let's do the other side. There it is, again. Don't forget to flip this backing so that you get it the correct way, with the silver on the outside and the sticky bit on the inside. Okay, I just traced around the template, and now it's time to cut it out and stick it in. No, I didn't make a rude comment there, but I did think about it. So, out of that one sheet, I've got all of this left over, and I will stick that where the sun don't shine. Somewhere in the car, on a piece of metal that doesn't matter, but it all adds to the anti-drumming. Yes. Oh, and by the way, I'm sure I mentioned it in previous ones, Kill Mat is, in my mind, as good as, I can't remember what the name of that other one is, that other sound deadening one that's very expensive that everybody wants to use. This is much cheaper and just as good. Well, despite taking the pattern, this side is different. Apparently, that is nothing unusual. I think it was Retro Power, when they were building Churchill, they discovered that the door gaps were 3/4 of an inch difference from one side to the other. Precision was not the strong point of the company that built these for Jaguar. And I guess it was acceptable because they just filled shit with lead and made it look uniform. While I'm waiting for the clickoos to arrive, I'm going to finish off covering this rear seat with sound deadening, at least on the back. I'm not going to do the base because I will be clambering over it for some time, and I don't want to damage that padding. That sound deadening. And then I'm going to move on to getting this headlining finished. That will not be for a little while. I've got a honey-do to do next week. I've got to paint all the baseboards in the house. So that's going to probably take up most of next week. Therefore, I apologise, but you will not be getting a video for probably a few days. Depends. If painting the baseboard becomes a real pain, I may walk away and play with my toys. Also, on Friday the 17th, which will make no difference to you depending on when you're watching this video, I'm going to be working on the black MKII with the owner, and we're going to be cutting a hole in it for the fuel pump replacement. Okay, it's going to be in the next video because I want to push this one out to you guys. As I mentioned earlier, probably not going to be doing a video for a little while. I will be gluing this rear piece in, getting it nicely adhered, and hopefully I've got this edge correct. If not, I can always trim it off. Alright, you know the usual. Get in the garage, go do some shit.